Okay, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So recently, I just saw this post by the ineffective third filler to AOC, Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas, introduce a bill to the state assembly to make it law throughout New York State that people that purchase mopeds must be educated on the uses and dangers of using a moped, operating and using a moped. Now, let me tell you what I think about this bill, right? I think it's one of the most useless bills that could ever be made in relating to the whole e-bike situation. Now, people in New York State, and mainly in New York City, because this is only going to really affect New York City mainly, but it's a state bill, so it's going to affect the whole state. People want real solutions to this problem in New York City and throughout New York State. Because, like I said, people say it's affecting the city the most because of the biggest population. And we all know that the applications like Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash and Grubhub has the market. The biggest market they have in New York State is in New York City. But we all know that it's creeping up to Westchester, Long Island, Hudson County, Dutchess, and New York, upstate New York and Western New York, like Buffalo, right? It's creeping everywhere. It's creeping like a cancer. But, you know, I want to give my opinion about this bill. And I'm going to explain why it's useless. Because Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas, what she's trying to do is trying to act like she cares about this crisis in New York State, and especially New York City, but she doesn't. Because if she really did, she really jumped on Intro 902 that was introduced by Jennifer Raj Kumar, which is called Priscilla's Law, that will really regulate the e-bikes in New York State, right? She won't jump onto that because it's the people that is supporting that bill Transalt doesn't respect, Transalt doesn't like, Open Plan doesn't like. And this is what it's about, guys. The bill that she introduced to the state assembly, guys, is all to appease Transalt. It's all to give Transalt the illusion that they're doing what they got to do to really mitigate the problem, because they're getting a lot of heat with this e-bike situation, because a lot of people slowly waking up throughout New York State, the fact that, especially New York City politics, the fact that Transalt is the biggest adversary when it comes to bringing in proper solutions and reasonable solutions to mitigate the e-bike problem in New York City. When it comes to mopeds, it's the same thing. Same thing. Still a vehicle, still electronic vehicle, still a micromobility, electric micromobility, so still the same thing. Transalt is in the way of really mitigating the dangers of being on the other side of e-bike, getting hit by e-bike, or when you operate an e-bike, they are in the way. The reason they are in the way, guys, the reason Transalt is in the way, because like everybody knows this, people waking up, that Transalt is funded by the apps. Transalt is funded by Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, and Grubhub. And we all know that those applications, those four applications, they rely on those electric mobility devices like mopeds and e-bikes to really drive up their volume with deliveries and successive deliveries, so they keep on getting paid by the investors. Corporations like that's in the stock market, like Uber and Lyft, they're in the stock market, and they know that the way they get the biggest volume is through a cheat code, which is called the e-bikes and mopeds. You can't get that type of volume with walking and cars. So they know that. And they know if you start regulating those e-bikes and you regulate those mopeds, start putting license plates and VIN numbers and insurance and everything you need to do like you operate a car. When you operate a car, when you buy a car and you operate it, they know that it's going to affect their money, because they know who are operating who's doing those deliveries, and it's mainly the the migrants. But people like to call them illegal immigrants. I don't call them immigrants, but they're mainly migrants. Migrants that's not legally not supposed to be here. I mean, that's the facts. Legally, but I'm not xenophobic. I love my migrants. People say, well, you hate your migrants. If I didn't love my migrants, why I fought with the anti-Deliveristas Unidos, which are all full of migrants that came from Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico, Bolivia, Venezuela. Like, everybody know what happened with the Galapagos situation. But, that's all it's about, guys. Like I said, it's mainly migrants that come from the Hispanic, like the Latin American countries, and now it's more the African countries, and very soon it's going to be the more European countries like Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan and Russia, like all those European countries. They are, and Asian countries now like China and Cambodia and Nepal. They're the main ones that are being the little research for the apps, and they know that once that happens, it's going to really put them guys out. It's going to really decommission those guys, and it's going to affect the volumes. It's going to affect the volume of the apps. And what's going to happen is once the volume drops, the investor's not going to get that amount of money they've been giving before. Let's say if Uber does X amount of money for the apps, right? Let's say Uber does an X amount of money to do a certain amount of deliveries in a week. They get paid a big chunk in investments from the investors, and that means the stock will go up, and it makes the stock people happy, the stockholders happy, the shareholders happy. If you understand about stocks and bonds, stock market, you got to understand it's all about the stock market. I used to be in Primerica at one point. I used to work with the investment advisors. I am not an investment advisor, so I am not in the liberty to give anybody investment advice. Let's make that clear. But like I said, it's all about the stock market. Uber and DoorDash and Grubhub and Lyft, they all in the stock market. Now, when it comes to the Citi is licensed by Citi, right? It's licensed by Citi. Like, Citi has the license. They give it's owned by Lyft. Lyft owns Citi. But the thing about Citi, people get confused, is that Lyft is the operating owner of Citi. At the same time, Citi gives Lyft the rights to use they get the naming rights, right? So it's just like Lyft will pay Citi X amount of money, and Citi will give Lyft a certain amount of money, and they get the rights of the bike. So that's what they call Citi. But Lyft owns Citi, and Lyft has e-bikes. So of course they're going to be against this bill because they operate a lot of e-bikes, and once that happens, they're going to lose. They scared of not getting as many customers they can. These days, right now, anybody have like $5-10 can get an e-bike. Could go. I have right by my house e-bike, and jump on. You're good. But once that happens, it's a wrap, because you put license plates and registration. We all know how New York City is. New York City is one of the most bureaucratic cities in New York State. It's like New York State has their laws, but New York City has their own laws. Like way New York City is, they put laws that make it harder for everybody else to fuck. It's just like, let's say, like, it's like they have, like, New York State has one thing, New York City will override, will add their shit onto it. They'll add their shit onto the New York State law. That's why like this city is like, it makes a lot of money because it's so bureaucratic, and it's all about money. And the thing is, the reason, and people say, well, the DOT should be behind us because, well, the DOT, let's say the DOT gets the right for the licensing, right? And New York State with the e-bike licensing, they'll make a lot of money. But the reason they can't be on top of this, they can't be supporting it, because Transall influences the DOT. Transall owns the DOT. That's the truth. The Transall owns the DOT. So they ain't gonna really jump on that shit like they should be. The end is a crook. The end is just corrupt. He don't want to go to jail and shit. And I'm gonna make this clear, right? And going back to the bill that Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas introduced, which I know is bullshit. It's a bullshit bill. Why don't she call the apps for not doing this stuff? Why don't she call the apps for not really being on top of really pushing their side with making sure the apps pushes the education for using the mopeds, because they're the main ones that are capitalizing off the moped shit, or the moped situation and the e-bike situation are the apps. Everybody know this shit. Everybody know this. You know why she won't fight the apps? Because the apps have a lot of money, they have a lot of power, and she don't want to go to jail, and she don't want to get voted out, because she knows a lot of scumbag opportunists in her district that have no problem taking $148,000 by doing the job for the apps, like Yi Annie Chen. Be prepared for that guy. He might run against her because he's an opportunist asshole. He'll run against that girl. But going forward, guys, Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas, like I said, she's trying to wing the situation. She's trying to put trans on in a position like, yo, we're on our best to fight this. They ain't fighting shit. Everybody know if you're a brain guy 2024, Transalt ain't fighting shit. Transalt is trying to stop this shit. They trying to stop this shit so they can protect those apps that are paying them. And I didn't get this I'm at my 10-minute mark of the video, so I'm gonna make this clip about the deliveristas, right? The deliveristas, the main deliveristas are the Los Deliveristas that's right out of Liga Galapa. They're frauds, they're fake. Ligia is a consultant for the low team. Ligia is a consultant for Berlin Rosen. She does the bidding for Berlin Rosen and Kaiser. Now, they get funded through via Third Set New England, and the apps fund Third Set New England. Now, the thing about Ligia's organization is their organization, and I'm not here to say they do all bad work, and I would never say that. That's why they can't lie. I never say they do bad work with the OSHA 30 OSHA trainings and the job trainings. I will never knock that down. Everybody has the right to work. But with the LDU project, it's full of shit. It's bullshit. Now, LDU works with Transalt. They work with Transalt. They work hand in hand with Transalt. They are the main deliverista organization, the go-to deliverista organization to fight with to advocate on behalf of Transalt to protect the apps. Now, what happens is Transalt got these people out here. They got Ligia, they got Ligia, Gustavo, Antonio, Alejandro, and I think I said, and they have some more people added to the crew to go out there and protect Transalt. Instead of them saying like, look, yo, we need to really put these solutions in because it's going to protect all our assets. It's going to protect everybody. It's not like that. See, Transalt got LDU to where they are. And the secret of politics, and lobbying is sometimes, majority of the time, you have to team up with people that have the access to get things done. And by example is cure violence. I'm a big person that's against the cure violence concept. Now, what happens is people know the main cure violence organization in New York City. Cure violence is all about mitigating gun violence, right? But the truth is, cure violence is all about getting contracts from the city of New York to line the pockets of the executive directors and their boys and gals on the board by any means necessary. Now, the main organizations that is part of cure violence is the God Squad, Life Camp, 100 Suits, CCD, Bragg, SBU, and Guns Down Life Up, right? And there's many more like Kings of Kings, many of those organizations, right? Elite Learners, many of those organizations, right? Now, they get the government funding. Now, let's say you're a new person that's trying to get into the work of cure violence, right? The work of cure violence. Now, what happens is you start finding out like, oh, you cannot get contracts on your own. So what you got to do, you got to team up with these corrupt organizations like Elite Learners, God Squad, all these organizations, and you have to suck on their dick to get the contracts. You got to hold their fucking pocket to try to get the contracts with them or get a piece of the pie, piece of the contract, piece of the work. Facts, right? Now, going forward, that's how it works in any type of lobbying, right? This is how LDU does it. You think LDU were able to get the minimum wage without Transalt help? No. You think they were able to get the deliverista hubs without Transalt help? No. You think they were able to stand next to the mayor and the public advocate, the controller, the governor, all the elected officials without Transalt's cosign? No. The truth is, LDU, the only reason they where they are is because of Transalt and open plans. The reason that they're where they are because of those organizations. It's the reason where they are, LDU. Ligia know this shit. Ligia know this. She know this. I know this. The reason Ligia is where she at, and Gustavo and Alejandro, Tough Tony, the reason where they are is because of, with the elected officials, is because of Transalt. So don't expect them to do the right thing. Don't expect them to do the right thing and really call for e-bike battery regulation or e-bike battery ban. They're not going to support it. They're not going to support it because they were Transall. And if they cross Transall, it's over for them. So that's the truth. It's what it is, guys. They team up with the organizations that is hell-bent on making New York City miserable with these e-bike situation and the moped situation because they want the access. They love being on camera. They love their name in lights. They love the awards. They love being city and state. They love being in politics in New York. They love being Politico. They love being on New York 1. They love being on Fox 5, ABC 7, Pix 11, the fucking New York 1. I think I said before, CBS 2, NBC 4. They love that shit. They love that shit. So don't expect them to go against transportation alternatives, Liga Galapa and all those people to go against transportation alternatives and open plans when it comes to the moped e-bike situation. They will never go against them. Never will. Because Transall has access to elected officials. Truth. The truth. Now, when it comes to Mark Gordon funds these organizations. He funds them, and he funds LDU because of Transall, because of open plans. Transall has a lot of power in the city when it comes to the transportation problem, guys. A lot of power. A lot of power when it comes to this stuff. And I'm going to say this right now, guys. Like I said, it's just what it is. But going forward, this bill with Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas put, it's a bullshit bill. It's a worthless bill, guys. It's nothing but smoke screen and theater, the wing from the situation, guys. That's what it is. That's all it is, man. If Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas was a real advocate for the people, and for the situation, she will jump on General Raj Kumar Bill 9202, Priscilla's Law. She will jump on Priscilla's Law. That's the truth. She'll jump on Priscilla's Law. That's the truth, man. She won't jump on it because she knows what happened to her. These elected officials are so scared of Transall because a lot of these elected officials are beatable. Like Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas, Zoran, Janaris, a lot of the clowns in Brooklyn, a lot of the clowns in the Bronx, a lot of the clowns, like the progressive clowns in Queens, they all scared of Transall. They all scared of Transall. They don't want to shake the apple cart because Transall works with StPaC. StPaC is the nonprofit, it's the 501c4 political arm for Transall, open plans, and Riders Alliance, and they don't want to shake the apple cart of StPaC because StPaC got a lot of people elected. Beyond, they got a lot of people elected. They knock on doors. They fund campaigns. They do a lot of GOTB, and these elected officials are scared. Especially, they got an opportunistic scumbag running against them, like a Yi Annie Chen, who is an opportunistic piece of shit that will run against Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas if he has a fucking chance to run against her. Like I said, Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas is a real scumbag for this shit, and she does a lot of scumbag moves. But I like her for certain things. She does a lot of scumbag shit, but I like her for certain things. But I'll make this clip to her people. If Yi and shit ever run against Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas, I'll fucking knock on doors with Jessica. Facts. I will knock on doors for her. If Yi Annie Chen run against Gonzalez-Rojas, I will run against. If Yi Annie Chen runs against Jessica, I will back Jessica Gonzalez-Rojas just to go against Yi Annie Chen, guys. So just don't get it twisted. I hate Jessica. I don't hate her. I just don't fuck with her because of the shit she does as a state legislator. That's the truth. But this is a bullshit bill, guys. Don't support this. This is bullshit. It's gonna go through. I'm not gonna say, don't support this. It's gonna go through, guys. It's gonna get passed, and the governor's gonna sign it with LDU stand next to the governor and StPaC and open plans and all these fucking organizations with them, and it's gonna go through. And it's not going to do anything to solve the situation. Like I said, it's nothing going to appease all the apps, and that's it. We got to fight the apps. We got to fight the Ubers, Lyft, and DoorDashes with this situation because they are in the way of this stuff. I use DoorDash. I use Lyft. I use it. I use these applications. But you got a guy riding a fucking e-bike with no helmet. See, this is the shit that I have to fucking worry about. I don't know if you saw across the street, there's a guy riding an e-bike with no helmet. This is shit that we need to start fucking advocating more, man. In the state legislature and the city council. And all over New York State. And New Jersey. And New Jersey, guys. We need to start look at that. He had a bike. Like I said, he riding a bike with a helmet because you have to. That's the law, guys. That's the law. That's the law. That's the law. Fucking law. So time now is currently 5:31. 5:31, guys. The 2nd of June. But this is something that like have to be fixed, and there's a lot of things we got to start doing, like to protect these deliveristas, because they deliver my food to my house, and I respect that. They come in e-bikes and mopeds, and we got to protect those guys and gals because they bust their ass in all type of weather, like snow, rain, sleet, heat, everything they can do to deliver our food, deliver my food and off your food too. Use their apps. So you got to remember that. We got to protect everybody's situation, not just the fucking customer, not just the app. We got to protect the deliverista. And LDU's in the way of protecting the deliveristas. And don't say that, like I said, we all know who do the main deliveristas is the migrants. And they know in migrants that, like I said, they're not supposed to, legally not supposed to be Irish. They should, like I said, once they're here, they're here. Once they are here, they're here, guys. The deliveristas, they're mostly migrants, legally not supposed to be here, and they know that they share apps. They be sharing the apps, the black market, and they know once that, and they be sharing the e-bikes too. A lot of shit they be doing, and they know once that happens, a lot of these guys and gals will be out of business. And once that happens, guys, the volume rate is going to drop for all the apps, and the investors ain't gonna give them shit. They gonna give them like less than money they expected because they're not delivering a lot of fucking. They're not doing a lot of deliveries. Not a lot of success. So it's all about the money, guys. It's all about the stock market. All about the stocks. Look it up. They own the stock market. And that's the truth. So that's all I got to say. I'm about to go eat my food. I got some KFC. Yeah. So I was talking shit and talking some stuff about the e-bikes, about this little bill shit. Yeah. But yeah. That's all I got to say. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. Like I said, these like I said, and anybody here, these elected officials are scared. These elected officials like Shakar and all, they're scared of StPaC. They scared. And oh yeah, by the way, in this video right here, I know Claire Valdez is new state assembly for 37th district. She's gonna be sworn in. So Claire Valdez, new state assembly for 37th district, but she's not. Don't start doing anything with this e-bag. She's not. She got to do a StPaC, like I said. Scumbag. Not Claire, but a lot of scumbags will do anything to take her job next term. But if she go against StPaC, don't expect her to go against StPaC. Don't expect her to. I respect her. I fuck with her. But don't expect her to do anything. She's a good person, but don't expect her to do anything. So that's all I gotta say, guys. I'm gonna log off. Take care. Happy Tuesday.